Previously on Sailing Adrift, we explored Bahía Asunción after a trial and error beach landing with our dinghy.
Kelly's wearing black, which doesn't reveal how she got douched on the way in.
Which led to an impromptu full-on shower in a public foot washing station on the beach.
I'm on lookout. Kelly's showering. Let's see if yeah, there. I just got your head. That's good.
Great job, babe.
Thanks. I'm looking out for people.
Anyway, after that, we met up with an expat from Canada who helped us out tremendously with laundry, getting fresh water, hooked us up with showers, and showed us a side of town we probably would have never seen. We are having a great time here, but it sure is windy.
We made it. We're back home in the boat.
Chris is cleaning the windows for optimal visibility. It is a beautiful day in Bahía Asunción, but we are taking off. Headed towards Mag Bay. If we don't make it, we're going to stop in Bahia Santa Maria, which is right next door, a little protected cove.
I am legitimately really excited about this next spot and to see all the mangroves, and I think it'll be pretty scenic and beautiful. Plus, we might bust out our subs. We have 2 brand new subs that we haven't touched yet.
Ready?
Are you?
Yeah.
Good.
Woo!
Alright, we're ready to pick up anchor.
Since we're limited on fresh water and we know our next location won't have any, we decide to just brush off the debris from the chain for now. We know it's not a permanent solution, but until we get our water maker fixed, this is the best we got. Bye-bye, Bahía Asunción. Hello, open ocean.
We had a great time in Ascension. Yeah, that was probably our favorite. What? Did she just yell? What?
I thought you were talking to me.
Oh, you scared me.
That's the thing with engine noise. It's loud and makes communicating very difficult. Another obvious perk of sailing.
We hope to sail, but in the morning here it's a little too light in the breeziness now that we've shredded our spinnaker or our drifter sail. Wah, wah.
Oh yeah, we forgot to tell you, but we totally shredded our bright red drifter sail coming over from Isla de Cedros, because we were really dumb about bringing it in and it got all snagged on our rigging. Another pricey but valuable lesson learned.
Yeah, too bad we didn't film that.
I know.
We were both using our hands to hang on for dear life and wrestle that parachute back on deck. It was quite an ordeal, but again, nobody died, and here's what we've come to learn.
When you have a drifter sail and the wind is starting to kick up too far, when you bring it in, go with the wind so it knocks it into the ocean and you can pull it in, rather than go against the wind so it goes against all your rigging and rips the crap out of itself. Lesson learned. Or get a sock and just douse the thing. That's the smart way to do it. We're gonna settle in and then figure out our watch schedules, and hopefully, you know, it's pleasant sailing once we get to turn the engine off.
We were committed to getting the sails up at some point this trip, even if it's just for practice, and not practical at all. We based our arrival time on going 6 knots, but with no wind, this will definitely delay our arrival. Really not too excited about arriving in the dark and trying to anchor at night. It's not impossible, but it's definitely not ideal either. We decided to hoist our mainsail with 1 reef, mostly for stability at this point.
Passage log. It's just after 11, so we've been going at it for almost 4 hours now. It's been extremely calm, extremely nice. The wind is starting to pick up, but for a long time it was non-existent. It was crazy. Kelly's found herself a nice little perch. And she's on lobster pot duty.
What?
I'm just kidding. I said you found a little spot.
Oh, I did.
Getting some sun. It's deceptively cool out here for how sunny it is. The high today is 64.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But, or 68 or maybe, I can't remember. Anyway, but the sun and UV index is quite high. So I'm just in there kind of monitoring things. I did put on my sunblock. On my arms I've got 8 and on my face I've got 30. When the sun or when the wind picks up to 15, we will deploy the head sail, but right now we're motor sailing with just the main. It's more stabilizer than sail at this point.
I'm loving it. I was loving our newfound stability so much that I was able to work underway and not get totally nauseated.
This way you can still look at the horizon while you're doing work. It's important to glance up or else you'll fill up a bucket. Never done that, Kelly?
No, I've never filled up the bucket.
That's because you keep pouring it out, you cheater.
This moment made possible by Starlink.
We will be soon. We're just waiting for the wind to fill out. We're kind of a clunker. Good luck fishing.
The fishing boat said he's on his way to Cabo where the water is warmer. And this is when Chris immediately justified his lack of success as a fisherman. A little while later, I made us some muffins, and then we casually put the head sail out like a couple of pros.
And we're completely under sail power.
Cool. The engine is on and in neutral still. Our speed had gone from 7 knots under motor power to 5 knots. Despite the reservations with our finicky engine, we decided to kill it. Okay, do it.
I assumed we were going to get a lot more wind than this by now.
You gonna get the hand lines out and catch us a fish?
I know it.
Sweet. Chris set up his handline rig just to see if our motor might be the deterrent on our fish action. If you could like snap your fingers and have a fish, what kind of fish would it be?
You know, I'd probably go with tuna. Nice yellowfin tuna.
A tuna? Here, fishy, fishy. No fish yet. It's only been like 5 minutes. Clearly this fishing thing might take a while, so I decided to just get comfortable and be patient. Well, we gave it a fair shot, but no fish for us today. Chris reeled in his line and we both got situated for the night.
Sunrise, about 6 a.m. We should be there right around 11 a.m. Last night was no fun at all. The seas were getting quite large with the wind. We had about 30 knots on coming from behind the boat.
Yeah, 30 knots was a bit much for our level of sailing.
And yeah, they were getting quite built up. They would fall behind us and kind of like shove us forward off to the side, brought in the sails, turn the motor back on.
So that was pretty much the definition of a restless night. We just had a few more hours left now. Hopefully, we can hang on a little longer.
There it is, Santa Maria Bay. Bahia de Santa Maria, that's what I meant to say.
We had our anchor spot scouted. Now if the ocean would just calm down, I think we'd both be a lot more enthusiastic about this arrival. We're live. Look at that little whoop-de-doo on the screen.
What? This?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a pretzel.
Well, we're here. Not much wind protection from the current angle. It's kind of coming straight at us. And all I see is barely a break and a bunch of beach. I thought the wind was supposed to come from the northwest, like which is right here behind this here mountain. Hopefully it shifts.
That's what predict wind looked like. This is what happens when technology lies to you.
And now I am tired.
Yeah.
And hungry. A cheeseburger sounds really freaking good. I don't know why.
I'm with you, and I'm not sure why either, but yeah, big fat cheeseburger sounds pretty awesome right now. Where the are you gonna get a hamburger here? It's not gonna happen. It doesn't feel bad, but maybe it's because we've been sloshing around in a laundry machine for the last 30 hours.
Well, no, mostly what I'm like annoyed by is like this is supposed to be like a really protected anchorage, and you go on deck and you're getting blasted by 20 knot wind in your face.
Yeah, the idea of paddleboarding in this is not appealing.
Yeah.
We're safe. We did finally sleep, so that was good. But the wind was a strong deterrent from exploring the shore. The next day was mildly better, but still not paddleboard or snorkel worthy.
Do you hear that? We're at anchor right now in Bahia Santa Maria, which is a big, like, kind of hide hole, and it is protected from the waves. But my God, like it's like there's no wind protection at all. The entire north side, you can't really see it. I'd go outside, but then the wind noise would knock us over. Anyway, the entire north side is just a beach and then goes over and then is it exposed to the ocean. But on the west side, you've got these mountains. They're not huge, but they're definitely big. Anyway, it stops the wind not at all. We're getting 30 mile-an-hour winds, or 30 knot winds in this anchorage. It's not that uncomfortable inside the boat. You get outside the boat and it's just a windstorm, and it makes the idea of fishing or going ashore just sound terrible. Like the idea of putting the dinghy in the water right now, oh, no bueno. I think it might be like this the entire time we stay here, and we are going to be here a few days because of the timing of Kelly's work schedule and just the freaking weather report. I think at this point, Kelly and I are ready to push towards Cabo San Lucas and get into the Sea of Cortez. I feel like we've been chasing that dream down the coast, and it just stays right out of grasp because we get to a place, we usually get a day or two of fairly decent weather, and then it turns to crap. So we keep moving and then experience the same thing. So we're getting glimpses of it, little tastes of what we're hoping for, but we haven't got there yet. We will be here until Tuesday morning, and if the weather cooperates, we'll leave then, and it'll take us 30 hours to get down to Cabo San Lucas, and hopefully it's a little better there, but the way things have been, we might want to run to the next spot. Our poor mantis is up there kicking ass and earning its paycheck. We've got the snubber out, but it was scraping against the hull of the boat, so we just put it both legs of the snubber instead of having it out on port and starboard down there in those little cleats. We put it on the horn of the windlass and stuck it out the anchor chain thing because we keep getting snatch loaded, and it was like scraping the paint off the side of the boat. Good times, huh? Even this morning, which was better than it is right now, was still blowing 15, 18 knots. Exciting times in Mexico. I should probably learn some Spanish today too.
Hola.
Hey.
Hi. What's all this?
So we're having a wine, dinner, and movie night. This is day 2.5. We've been on this boat, haven't got off of it for 2.5 days. You can't even really go outside except for small little snippets. Like right now, 16 knots of wind, and this is about as calm as it's been. I was hoping for more out of this place.
Me too.
So, anyway, we decided that Kelly's been hunkered down working. I've been in the back doing various projects and getting us ready to make the jump to Cabo San Lucas. And we decided we were going to have like a bit of an event tonight. So taking what we got, we're gonna make basically chicken parmesan with broccoli. But I've never made chicken parmesan before, and I didn't consult any recipes.
You haven't? Wow.
Have you?
Yeah.
You've made chicken parm?
Yeah.
To me, okay, don't take this the wrong way.
This is like a easy step into cooking kind of
That's
shake
exactly
and
what I
bake chicken
think.
sort of thing. That's, yeah, I'm surprised.
Why?
Because it's just like intro to cooking.
Well,
and it seems like everybody's done that. Yeah.
To me, chicken parm is yeah, exactly what you're saying, like the aspiring housewife's first attempt at making dinner.
Sure, yeah, that's fair.
That's not me.
I made some sweetness.
Hey, Kelly made some marbled brownies.
Yep.
Brownie
I
cookies.
made brownie cookies. And they're gonna be delicious.
From scratch. She was in here milling the chocolate all morning.
Totes. That's how we do. All right, I'm gonna pour the wine now.
That sounds great. It's wine time. We haven't had wine in forever.
Wanna play slap the bag?
Slap it. Anyway, what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. When is the last time we had wine?
I can't remember the last time I had wine, actually.
I thought hard enough I'd figure it out. Cheers!
That Costco cab.
Classy. You have to tell me how this compares to your classic shake and bake.
I can already tell it's far superior.
All right, we are set. Weirdly, the wind has picked up again. Can you imagine, Kelly?
Crazy.
That is weird. Tonight's film I have selected, As Good as It Gets. A 1990s classic comedy about a curmudgeon-y
Is that Jack
OCD
Nicholson?
man. He's in it, yes.
I think you made me watch that already.
All right, I'll find something else. Quick pivot. We're now going to watch My Cousin Vinny, which Kelly thinks she hasn't seen yet.
I haven't.
I thought I'd made her watch it before. It's
No, that
fantastic.
was as good as it gets.
Let's eat some parm and we'll watch some My Cousin Vinny. What'd you think, Kelly, of My Cousin Vinny?
I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, and you barely were on your phone. It's 5 in the morning. Kelly and I are hanging out. We've been sitting here in the 35-mile-an-hour gusts and 35 knot gusts. Have I mentioned how much I like this anchorage?
Yeah, once or twice. Well, I guess that's one perk to waking up before the sun, not missing it rise.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. I really think coming down to this anchorage at a better time of year, you would enjoy it a lot. This just seems like really windy, not much protection, and just kind of not cool.
Want to know what is cool?
It is departure day. Today, Kelly and I leave Bahia Santa Maria, which is finally nice. We didn't have much wind at all last night. And we're gonna get all the way down to Cabo. That's the plan. We'll see what conditions dictate. Kelly's getting ready. She's got a work meeting first, and then we're gonna hit the Dusty at about 9 a.m. So we should be arriving at Cabo around noon. You know, one day later.
Fired up. Oh no, that can't be good. Crap, are we stuck on something? Okay, nobody panic. Let's just try this again. We've never had our anchor caught. How do we get uncaught? I don't want to go in this water. Can I even dive that deep? I can't believe this is happening, and here of all places. Tune in next week to see if we can get ourselves out of this pickle. I too am also curious as to what happens next.
Why are you cutting my head off, bro?
Am I?
Yeah. Still cutting my head off. There you go. Lobster pot ahoy!
What's all this feast?
Hold on, let me put my belt on. Just sitting here open. Anything else to add? Backlit lady?
Nope.
Good.
Brushing my hair.